my co-founder in this little picture I'm holding, Will Wise, died about 3 years ago. And he left me with a really profound gift, and that is the no ketchup on your calendar rule. Essentially, I don't ever accept meetings to catch up with clients, people, even friends and families is like a little bit of a nuance. This includes pick your brain meetings or let's go get coffee or anything else. Now, it doesn't mean that I don't regularly get coffee with people or share what's in my brain or meet with people and reconnect. What it means is that nothing gets on my calendar unless we attach a mutually beneficial intention to it. And for me, I shared this idea or this concept on LinkedIn, and about 92% of people were like, I love this. This is really great. And then there were 8% of people that were like, this feels too transactional. I love spontaneous meetings. I love having catch-up meetings. And what I would push back on or invite you to consider is that spontaneity in and of itself is an intention. It's just an unstated intention. Catching up is an intention. It's just an ambiguous intention that's mostly unstated. So there's actually catch up is like the ambiguous overarching. But underneath that, there actually usually are some layers or levels of intent. And I think there is immense power in just making those intentions explicit. So what would it look like if you said, hey, Chad, can we reconnect to catch up so that each of us can exchange something that's really important for the other to see if the other might have a perspective that could be really valuable or helpful? I would argue that the actual, the social connectivity of that meeting or that gathering could be just as free-flowing, organic, connecting, and not transactional, but that it would just be like the value of that time would be doubled because we attached an intent to it. So here's my invitation. Don't believe anything I'm saying. Try it 3 times and see what happens. So the next 3 meetings that come through your calendar that are the intent is not clear, tap into what Priya Parker would say and use purpose as your bouncer, and just write back and say, I would absolutely love to meet. I know that you're really busy. To make sure that our time is really valuable, I'm wondering if we can both attach an intention to this call. If you want to toss one, I'll toss one back. So there's a social risk in pushing for that, because the norm, and some people's norm, is we just fill our calendars with meetings. And I'm wondering, what would your year look like? So just zoom out on the whole year. What would your entire year look like if you filled your calendar with meetings that had really beautiful intentions attached to them? I would argue that at the end of the year, you'd feel like you were pretty intentional with your time. You would end your days thinking, oh my gosh, what just happened? How did all those meetings get on my calendar? What am I even doing? I'm scattered. I'm not focused, right? 1 sentence, statement of intent that takes less than 60 seconds to both think of, create, form, and say can change every single 60-minute meeting on your calendar for the rest of the year. It might even help you connect rather than just transact. Little philosophy on a Tuesday. Have an awesome day.